negotiation, you're not going to make every deal. In hostage negotiation, because we're trying to buy a team, because we're going to set up a SWAT assault or a military assault, because the deal was never there.
I ain't trying to bring you down.
I'm all I got. I don't have nobody that's going to come rescue me and take care of me and provide me with the quality of life that I have. I don't stay in the problem. I'm always looking for a solution because I believe that there is a solution to every problem.
No matter the problem.
A $1 million brand to me would be, one that is trusted, like literally a brand that is trusted.
People are broken. They have bad information. The world is a broken place because it's full of broken people.
Like fire,
anything can be $1 million brand if it captures the imagination of the user, of the consumer.
Like fire, everything I
$1 million brand needs to have clarity of purpose and clarity of who they
serve. Man, I'm on the move.
The imagination is the vehicle, ingenuity is the fuel that goes in that vehicle that allows that sucker to go from 0 to 60 like right now.
This Elon Musk, huh? Everybody wanna be like us. We don't stop because the top just ain't enough, huh?
Even in the world of for me, where there's just enough for me, that I lived in a zero-sum game, that I was giving to receive, that everything was a trade or a negotiation. I truly lived with wisdom but no faith that there's more than enough of everything for everyone.
I ain't never gay no fuss.
That woman can eat carbs. So if you're listening to this, you can eat carbs, just do it the right way.
Yes. Nutrition. We have to educate ourselves on what to feed our bodies.
You better just run for your life.
The instructor comes by and he says, guess what? He goes, none of you will make it through this training on your own. None of you, of the few of you that graduate this training and go on to the SEAL teams, none of you would do great things without the people to the left and right of you. Those are the people that we're looking for, the people that will invest in one another, that will put the needs of the team above their own personal sense of suffering.
Nothing's a failure. I've had crashes on the track. I don't call those fails. Any setback is a setup for a phenomenal comeback.
You don't have a chance inside.
My whole goal now is to operate in the highest frequency possible, because I believe that's my protection in the future.
You ain't know those labs.
Make sure you're participating in the solution, not in the problem.
Just make so
obviously aging well physically is an obvious one for everybody, but I didn't want to just look after myself physically because I knew so many people that did that, but internally were not well.
But I'm right.
Everyone wants to be the next Kardashian or Howard Stern, and most people just don't realize how much really goes into it. It's a job. It's not like all fun.
Just run for your life.
They need to be hungry. People looking to make a success need to be hungry. They need to take that extra step.
Just run for your life.
I tell people this, that are on this journey to make $1 million brands or even $1 billion brands, you need 1,000 screaming fans. And I say it just like this. If people like you, they're going to listen. If they trust you, they're going to buy. But if you transform their lives, they're going to go to the highest mountaintops and scream your name.
People should not fear anything. Not even death. Why fear death?
People are going to talk shit. People are going to try to put you down. People are going to try to, rain on your parade. But I just knew I did have a vision.
Where I got lost in a volcano. I don't know if anyone's ever had like a near-death experience, but if it happens, you say your life flashes in front of your eyes. But it's a lot different when you're lost in a volcano and you have no food or water and you're walking for 3 days and you're basically telling yourself, I'm gonna die.
When it comes to building $1 million brand, Samantha, what circuits do you think a brand or a personal brand or a company needs to break in order to get to that next level?
If you are trying to be $1 million brand, then by whatever means necessary, whether it is my 12-step template or somebody else's, become a spiritual billionaire first.
Our experiences usually are either a blessing or they're a lesson. We all have an inner compass, Justine. And our inner compass takes us to our calling, helps us stay on our path. And it's something that I think is difficult to describe, but if you've felt intuition in your life, you understand what I'm saying.
Dog gonna bite. You might think I'm wrong, but I'm right.
Better.com through us and all the trademarks. We sell Snapchat.com, Twitter.com, Uber.com, SpaceX.com, AWS.com, Prime.com, Centurion.com, Hulu.com, JD, Binance.com, Crypto.com. I see all those brands going through because we sell them.
Your failures are your responsibility as well as your success is your responsibility.
You can lie to everybody else, but you cannot lie to yourself.
This time of overnight success, it deserves the quotes because it's not overnight. It's a journey.
I think that if you're not getting criticized, chances are you stand for nothing and you're not making an impact.
When you don't feel the passion, search for something else.
You need to stop chasing the gurus if they don't want to pay attention to you. Work so hard. Put everything. Be relentless. Have unwavering determination and stay with it. Because at some point, you would get to their level. They'll be talking to you instead of chasing them.
So cool. I'm recording with an ex-FBI negotiator. Never thought in a million years this would happen.
Don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as a lesson.
Over-deliver. Everyone talks about what they can do, what they should do. You're always trying to get to the next level. At the end of the day, over-delivering for each and every client, people forget about that. They're worried about raising funds, building a company, doing all this extra. How about just over-serving, over-delivering to each and every client?
We've dealt with, multi-billion-dollar brands and, from Airbnb to Apple and Microsoft. And I just think that you basically need the right team out in front that can project many years ahead, be ahead of their competition, always evolving. I think it's got to be a complete team environment because it's toxic when it's not about everybody winning it.
And you could hear how people would, when they would talk about the luxury car versus the action car versus this car, it's got safety. And this is the family car, right?
Wow.
Each of these environments, right? You can hear this. You know the difference.
Fail at what you don't love. So you might as well go for what you love. So there's no guarantees anyway. No matter which path you take, you want to take the safe path. How are you guaranteed that that's going to work out for you?
This is one of the most important things that we're going away from because of AI. AI is amazing and it's still, it's going to be where everything is, where the business is going in the next 10, 15, 20 years, 2 years right now. But if you understand and allow yourself to still have that human touch to storytelling.
Realizing somebody is on the other side of an order. It's not just ordering.
Showing up for yourself is something almost you kind of got to do in the dark, even when you don't feel like it.
So all I knew was that I never wanted to have a regular job. I did it twice for 2 weeks, and they were all lovely people. No one did anything bad to me. It was fine. I couldn't do it. I'm going to die here. I can't do this.
Because if you truly think about it, we came here with nothing. We leave here with nothing.
Is your natural lean towards the hunter, or is your natural lean towards the skinner?
Flaws that most leaders, most people have, is that we don't believe in our value enough.
Run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life.